Welcome to Coach B Daily. This is Coach B. Today I got a question about the front squat, and one of my students is getting to the point where in her communication she said she was moving up in weight in her front squat and she was having some difficulty with, I guess, her wrist positioning, and she wanted to move to a strap setup on the bar. And I've seen those before, but I want to talk about what I think about those. I got Donnie with me as well. He's going to talk about what he thinks about those, and we're going to cover the basics of the grip of the front squat. Okay, so front squat, you all know, probably you've been introduced to the rear squat more frequently, more regularly. The front squat is a vital part of your bodybuilding, strength building arsenal. It is a front-loaded squat where the weight, instead of being on your back, is on the front of your deltoids, and it impacts your core more than the rear squat, and it also impacts your quads more than the rear squat. It's one of my favorite exercises, as well as Donnie's, who's behind the camera. Hey, Don. And there are a couple different ways that people approach the front squat. So quickly, we're going to talk about the two main grips and how they should be approached, and then we'll talk about the strap setup and kind of how we think about it and why we kind of are against it. Now, the main grip, and the one that I like to use, requires that your fingertips go under the bar. Okay, don't mistake this for any weight going on your hands. The weight rests primarily in your deltoids. So I'm going to grab the grip and we'll talk about it. Okay, as you can see, the weight is not in my hands. I can if I didn't worry about the bar rolling forward, I could do it without my hands at all. But like, my fingertips are here primarily just to roll the bar back, to not allow inertia to roll the bar forward. But the weight is all being supported by my deltoids. What's important in this grip is that your elbows stay high, okay? The weight stays in your deltoid, and you keep your weight in your heels, allow your knees to go out, and your back stays arched. That's the front squat, okay? This is the normal grip for the front squat position. An alternate grip, Don, why don't you demonstrate the cross arm grip? That's Donnie. Another grip that people like to do is crossing their arms. Again, the weight though is on the deltoids. Elbows are high, and give us one squat, Donnie. Knees go out, back stays straight. That's it. Okay, that's grip number 2 for people who oftentimes have problems. For people who have problems or discomfort in the wrist. Now, I'm not going to fool you. There is some discomfort in the wrist in the beginning when you first start this grip, the grip that I like. There's going to be some discomfort in all of your workouts, period. We're not talking about injury type discomfort, but just the flexibility in your wrist will be developed over time. You might need to work on that by, working on it regularly by stretching, or even doing a lighter weight with these front squats until you get that flexibility in your wrist. Focus on keeping your elbows high. Now, there's another thing that people like to do, which is wrap a wrist strap around the bar and hold this wrist strap and do their front squat like that because they have difficulty or lack of flexibility in their wrist. That's all well and good, and if it helps you to accomplish your front squat, that's fine. But here's why I don't like it. So Don, just clean that weight up to your shoulders, hands in the front squat position. Yeah, from the hanging clean. Go ahead. Give me one. Okay, and you see he goes straight to that front squat position. Now give us an overhead thruster or an overhead press from there. Right. Now there we go. You can put that down. That's an important transition. And it's very hard to do when you have straps on. I don't know how you're going to go into an overhead position. So I think that establishing a strong front squat grip using the hands back position is key to creating a strong foundation for doing your overhead presses, which will come later. That's it for today. I don't want to talk too long. This is Coach B. Join us at eatingforabs.com and facebook.com/eatingforabs. And we'll talk more about this. Post any questions there. I'm sure you'll have questions once you practice and test it out. Let us know how you're working out, and we'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Talk to you tomorrow. Take care.